one of the things that you just mentioned that I just want to follow up with you on is, sort of documenting these intangible type of injuries. And one of the things that I always do with auto cases and really any type of personal injury cases, I always have a family member, a spouse, a parent, or cousin even. I always list them as a damage witness.
Yes.
To help them, substantiate some of these, intangible type of changes that may have manifested after an accident, be it a real significant, auto case or a more minor injury. Is that something that you typically do?
Yes, Jonathan. That is a great way to show. Well, the insurance company, in the first place, you can have a friend write up a little statement and incorporate that in your demand packet to try to resolve these things. None of our clients really want to go to trial, let alone litigation. If you can resolve the claim, if you work it up great for them, get all the evidence, get a great packet together, and get that case resolved for them pre-suit, everybody's much happier. But yes, what my mentor called them, and I didn't know what he was talking about at first, we call them lay medical witnesses, as these are friends, co-workers especially, someone that besides the spouse, someone not related to the family, especially a close friend or a co-worker that knew this person, knew they came to work every day, and maybe they got back to work after a week. And even more poignant is this guy kept working. I'd seen him at the end of the day. He'd been rubbing his back. He'd been moving around in his chair, but he didn't sit home and not work. He went and worked hurt. And so you get your lay medical witness, his golfing buddies. Geez, he was a great golfer. We used to go out all the time. Someone that they had hobbies with, that they enjoyed their life. In other words, in Ohio, Jonathan, we don't only have a line item in front of the jury for pain and suffering. We have a line item for loss of enjoyment of life. So that jury, if they think there's loss of enjoyment of life because they couldn't pursue their normal activities, they get compensation for that, as they should, and that lay medical witness can set that up. So yeah, that because the doctors, they kind of give it cold and clinical and pretty fast, and you got to slow them down, get them some exhibits to get this explained. But a person who knows this guy is not going to get any money out of it for testifying. Jonathan, I actually was a lay medical witness one time for a lady who worked for me, and it's exactly what happened. She came in, and you could tell that she was hurting, and she had a pre-existing problem, which was fine. I never noticed her rubber back ever until this accident. So I know firsthand how valuable a lay medical witness can be. That's a great point to bring up, Jonathan.